Since not all of you were yesterday, sorry, the amazing six were missing. So, my name is Matty, M-A-T-I. You can call me Matty.
드디어
Like most
출발합니다.
Americans. Tel Aviv was till recently one of the most, now it's like the 5th most expensive city in the entire world. Really? They should have told you that before.
여기 배가 있는 이유는 이 항구가 이 오빠가 옛날에 조나가 출발했던 항구라서 그 큰 필수를 잡기 위해서 만들었답니다.
Excavate. So you see, you have like two Jerusalem. You have the modern one and you have the underground. But the rule is the same. When you want to see ancient stuff, you have to go. Yeah. Egypt and started to wander 40 years in the desert. Sounds familiar, right? So that's what you see. I'm going to read now from the New Testament right now. I'm going to read now from the book of Acts 10, and listen carefully. I'm going to connect this place to our next site, Caesarea. So listen. Chapter 10, book of Acts. There was a certain man in Caesarea, the next place we're going to visit, called Cornelius, a centurion of the bank of the Italian band. In another simple English, he was a Roman officer in Caesarea. Caesarea is there. A devout man and one that feared God with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to God always.
네, 여기 가이사랴라는 데에 왔습니다. 여기 코넬료가 여기서 베드로를 불렀다는데 구경하고 가겠습니다.
And that's why many Christians are coming here, just because of that. Now let's make some. I just told you King Herod the Great built Caesarea, and he pretty much built a city like you find in Rome. It's like copy paste. He copied a Roman typical. Fresh water from the aqueduct. You can drink that. Now we have evidence that he had windows facing almost all directions. So imagine you're in a pool, you drink the water of the pool, and you have windows facing the pool. This is so King Herod. It's like, I am the king of the world. Oh, and by the way, you see that in the center of the pool there is a podium, a base. You can still see the base. There was a statue in that base. Wanna guess which statue of whom?
Yeah.
Himself, of course. This is King Herod was megalomaniac. Just look all the way there. You see like a ramp going out. There is a person, white shirt person standing there. Okay, at the end of that ramp, this is the starting point. So you have chariots all the way racing here. By the way, you see the seats, everything is authentic. Those seats, they are missing in that side, but back then everything was completed with free.
여기 옛날에 원형극장이었는데 한번 들어가 보겠습니다. 옛날에 전부 하얀색으로 플라스가 되어 있었대요.
בין התקופה הרומית הנוצרית לבין התקופה
지금도 뭐 번호에서 뭐 하는 모양이네.
The context. 3 years, no rain. It's hard to imagine because you've been in Tel Aviv and then we just drove north and everything looks green and nice, right? 55% of Israel is one big desert. Seriously. If it doesn't rain here for 3 years, that's a problem. A huge problem. So no rain for 3 years, right? Back then we have a king here, and he married a not so good queen. The name of the king was. First of all, let's make some. We have.
카멜 마운틴 제일 높은 데 왔습니다. 이거 잘 보여요? 오케이.
So just orientation where we are. We're on the Capernaum. Share with you something here, please. See where the entrance is. You see the entrance? You go inside. You have one space divided by one wall with windows. See that windows? Yeah. Right? They had another story, another roof. We didn't find any evidence of the roof here. So actually, the roof, among archaeologists, it's a one big. And straight away on the Shabbat, like today, it's Shabbat, right? Saturday. He entered into the synagogue and taught. And they were all astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one that had authority and not as the scribes. And there was in their synagogue a man with an unclean spirit. And he cried out. By the way, in King James Version, you know what's the second part over there? You see there is a huge part over there too. And the columns, that's like huge. Now let me tell you one important thing about synagogues. After the destruction of the temple, in the year 70 by the Romans, synagogues changed dramatically. Before the destruction, synagogue. So this is the house of Peter. Now, let me. You know what? I will explain what happened here chronologically. Because what you see right now, it's definitely not the way Jesus and Peter and everyone else who lived in Capernaum seen those places back.
피터's 하우스였지 옛날 예수님 시절 때 그 위에다가 큰 교회를 쳐가지고 그 아래가 보이게끔 이렇게 하는 거예요. 저희가 Sea of Galilee라고 해서 갈릴리 호수를 들어가 보겠습니다.
This is
여기가
Sea
지금
of Galilee. Tiberias.
거기에 와 있네.
가나.
가나가 그거야.
그게 저
술.
결혼식.
좋아.
카버나움 여기 있네. 그럼 마운틴 탑을가 어디를 간다 그랬나?
모르겠어요.
아 이거면
이게 아래가 주루슬렘이고
제루살렘. 오늘은 이 근처에서 잔다 그랬는데
여기 있으라고.
내일은 예루살렘. Sea of Galilee.
내려쳐도 잘 보일 것 같아.
내일 아침에 가야 되겠다.
이분이 피셔먼이었던 베드로라. 진짜 옛날 2000년 전의 집이 계속 저기 보존돼 있고 저 위에다가 무슨 스페이스 크래프트처럼 출출 졌네요.